Sunday 5th of September already. 10:15 in the morning. I've just been doing a little errand up at Lead Gate, and I thought while I'm up and out I may as well pop up to Hexham. I think my usual Greg's a day and have a walk out along the river. It's not a bad morning. As far as I know, it's not forecast for rain, so we'll see what it's like up there. And as I say, get the breakfast in Greg's. Looking forward to it. I'm on the 68, coming up to the roundabout for the 69, and there's unusual amount of traffic here for this time in the morning on a Sunday. So I'm just wondering, I hope this is not all the way up to Hexham, because if it is, I'll be turning off and have to head a different direction, maybe through Corbridge. We'll see when we get the roundabout. Came around the roundabout and nothing, so I don't know what that was all about, but anyway, I had visions of traffic backed up all the way from Hexham, but not to be. So the weather's looking not as good over this side as it is back at home, but I don't think it's forecast for rain. We'll just have to wait and see. But I think it's going to be alright anyway. So nice bit breakfast and then a walk up the river. See what goes on up there. This road works at Hexham. Supposed to be finished autumn 2021. According to the signs back there. And I've never seen them working on a Sunday for a while, but they are the day. Or some are. There's a couple of diggers up here working on the side. Hence we're in a single lane traffic. The new roundabout flyover thing is almost done. I noticed that yesterday. He's banging steel girders in him. Must be to retain the side from collapsing or something. So there's a new road bit what's coming this way. You can see they've got the traffic lane almost ready. So anyway, I'm in Hexham at my usual spot. So we're going to see what we're going to have for dinner or breakfast. Well, I made it to the river. Went to Greg's, got a cup of tea and a sausage sandwich. Cup of tea is actually quite canny. I didn't care much for the sandwich, but I ate it because I was hungry. So there's a few out on the on the river the day, and they ruin things. I don't know if they're racing the day or if they're just practicing or just out to pass some time. But there seems to be a few of them, that's for sure. Quite a few out with their dogs today, as you can see. Some more rows over there. And some more. And another thing, there's plenty of bins along here for people putting their dog crap and stuff. And people like me who's sick of carrying a cup of tea. I've only drank half of it, it's nice, but I'm sick of carrying it, so it's gonna get dumped in this bin. Just arriving at the crossing, I believe there's a train coming towards us this way. I heard it tooting, so I presume it's in Hexham at the minute, but probably heading this way. Here it comes. And there it goes. Well, I passed under the A69. There it is, just down there. That's the bridge coming over the railway line. Railway line is just here. And I haven't seen a train coming this way yet. You always hope you're in a canny position, but if a train comes now, I'll not see much of it because it's on top of the bank there. But I thought this morning, it's not that warm, I'll not need water, I wish I'd brought some now. But I mean, jacket's off, down to the t-shirt, so cooling down a bit. But it's a nice walk along here. The woman that house just there, she puts free jams and things out, well, for a donation. But she's got nothing out this morning, so I was interested to see what she had today. I would have got a couple of jars of jam or something, but nothing there. So, not to worry. We'll just keep on going anyway for now. So I'm just heading along to Waters Meet again. And every time I come along here now, I think about the lens cover that I lost. And I have a rough idea where I lost it. I'm always having a bit of luck. But it's only half the size of a small stamp. So somebody's probably stood on it and squashed it and got stuck in the tread of their shoes or something now, like. But anyway, I always have a look when I'm going along, and it's just where them trees are. That's my distance. That's the end of the path. You cannot walk any further. So I just stopped for 5 there because I had a phone call, and it'd give us 5 minutes break anyway. Right, we'll see what guns on along here. Well, here we are. Two waters meet again. Had a bit look for my lens, but I couldn't find it. I've already seen a couple of salmon jumping. Just you're generally not filming at the time. One was quite big, 2 foot at least, and the other one was just maybe 8 inches or something, and that was just a little bit further up there on the seat when I was talking on the phone. But I did see one the other week, last time or the time before I was here, just out here, keep big and jump up. So I'm going to spend 20 minutes here anyway and just relax. So this is the very edge of Two Waters Meet. There's the main wide river coming down. And way down there. And here's the other one. And that's where I was sitting, just there, up them steps. It's a lovely spot. I've spent about half an hour here, so I'm going to head back. There's the bridge next to the pub. Cross the bridge and I'm going to come along through these trees here and head back that way. It's a really nice walk. And on a day like today, I couldn't ask for more. The only thing is, I wish I'd brought a flask of tea. But that's me all over. Didn't bring water, didn't bring tea then I think I could do with some. But never mind. Another lesson that we learned. Should always come out with something to drink. Food doesn't matter because I had my sausage sandwich, so but yeah, there's a few people that fish here. I've seen them in there with waders on, they just walk out there. It's a good spot, I would imagine. There's like a fishing club up here. There's another path. I go that way, but the path goes along there. But there's a sign what says fishermen only, so must be for the fishing club. So, right, well, I've seen a kingfisher before as well. Amazing. But it was in flight, so it was just like a blue light flying past. Anyway, I'm going to head back. It's a good few miles back to Hexham. I'm nearly at Two Waters Meet again, on the other side of the river. I was walking along there 10 minutes ago. Never seen a soul on both sides. Never seen anybody. Very quiet the day. It's a good view on the main path. But none along here. So nice and peaceful. And they said we were gonna get some kind of mini heat wave. I think this is the beginning of it. Because it's hot. Very, very warm. I'm in the shade at the minute of the trees, but I'm just about to come out of the trees into the sunshine. This is the other side, Two Waters Meet. That's where I was, over there, sitting on the seat before. And if you're not into walking, that little bit there on the other side, there's a seat there. There's a few people every now and again come to that side, and how you get there is come down the A69 if you're coming from Newcastle, past Hexham, take the turn off for Acomb. If you're coming from Carlisle, then take the turn off for Acomb, drive up the road until you pass speed camera on your right hand side. There's like a little industrial estate on your left. Turn in there, follow the road along, which brings you along the back of these trees. Just over the top of there, you might have seen when I flew my drone here, there's a cement works over there, so that's as far as you can drive. But there's a couple of lay-bys there, and you just come walking through the woods to get to there. So if you fancied seeing this place without having to walk to get to it, that's how you get here. Well, that's how you get over there. And you often see people swimming across here and back. It's not very deep, it's only in the middle. So just if you fancy to run out sometime and wondered how you get there, that's how you get there. It is limited space for parking, mind. There's only, it's not even lay-by, it's basically like, you know, a bit of a muddy track to park on. And there's probably space for 3 or 4 cars. So if you fancy it, that's how you get there. I've just had to come down here off this and walk along this path here. This is the bridge under the 69. Last time I come here, this was covered in graffiti, if you remember. And I commented on how that had just been painted. That was covered in graffiti as well. Well, it's been painted over again. Let's see how long it stays like that before the knackers come back and destroy it again. Nearly back on the main path next to the railway line. Very warm, like. The blokes are still on with the bridge. You might be able to see their orange uniforms at least. They'll be warm. I don't know what they're doing with it, like, but looks a canny little spot to work anyway. I've passed a few people now, about 4 I think. One with a dog. A couple of people are walking, just need dogs type of thing. Please close the gate. It's not the way I'm going, like. So just where these trees are is where the railway line is. I've seen a train going in that direction. I'm trying to catch one in this direction. So fingers crossed before we get to the golf course. I'm back on the path next to the railway line. In a minute I should be able to see right down the track and see if the light's on green or red. When it's on green, obviously there's a train coming. It's on red, so there's no hurry. I didn't have to be prepared for 10 minutes or something after the light turns green. So that's not bad. Means I didn't have to hurry along to the crossings or wait here. Here's a good enough spot to get the train, but no point if the light's on red. Means there's no sign of a train coming right at this moment in time. Well, I arrived back at the crossing, lights still on red. Golf course is just here, and I'm going to hang around for 10 minutes just to see if I can catch a train, because you walk away from the line after this. So, as I say, we'll have 10 minutes, see what happens. I know the last time I done this, I just start walking away up there when I heard the train coming, which is typical. Sometimes you catch it spot on, other times it's not very good and you just miss it. Right, I'm back on the A69, heading home. This is the last parking space before the turn off for the 68. Been a nice walk. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So thumbs up if you did. Always send a comment, always reply. So like and share and all that malarkey, if you don't mind. Always helps the channel. Just tells YouTube you enjoyed it, passes it out a little bit more. Make that do. I'm ready for a cup of tea, I tell you. Dry as a stick. Right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care and really stay safe. Come look to me turn off. Thanks again, and bye for now.